Right, I didn't get to actually walk through this place, like on my way to that building, so everything here is new.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
So you're the Grey Warden, are you?
Yes.
I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens.
Surprise! I don't think Darkspawn care who kills them. Well, they do. Why would you think that? I'm here to chat. What can I do to help? Yeah.
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
See what I can do. Why does Owen refuse to talk to you? Nobody else can do these repairs. Is there anything else you need? Why does he refuse?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Wow. Nobody else can do these?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
See what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Yeah. Okay. So I have some things that I can do already. I don't know exactly where these things are. But you know. Figure it out bit by bit. What is that place? That's the general store, okay. Elfroot, why not? I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind being able to make more healing poultices.
It is begun.
Deathroot. Oh. That's for poisons. Would it benefit me to... Can I actually go into her house? I'm thinking no at this point. Oh, no, I can. I can, okay. Just to make sure the brother's not here. Well, there you go. When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short, surprised intake of breath and then silence. Is someone there? Whatever's inside the dresser, come out now. Hello, someone there.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
I hear you. Bevan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I spoke to your sister. I'm Caitlin's friend. Or Caitlin told me. Yeah, Caitlin told me.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Why do you hate it? Why do you hate the Chantry so much? Don't you think your sister might be worried about you? Why are you hiding in there? It's not safe. Why?
Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died.
You should be both of those things.
I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
Right. From in there?
No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
Hello there, small one.
Alright. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
Your sister's looking for you, you know.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
Then be brave for the people there. So what were you doing in there? Yeah.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
I mean, I think it's just because you're scared. Are you sure? Maybe I could help you. Yeah, I'll intimidate him.
Alright. I'll tell. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer.
Sure.
I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
You don't think you're a bit young to fight?
No. Well, maybe the sword was too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Right, yeah. You'll grow up eventually, don't worry about it.
That doesn't help us now. Caitlin says everyone's going to die tonight.
Not if I'm here to help, they won't. Maybe so, nothing is certain. Be brave, remember. It's very likely, but there's nothing you can do. Yeah, number 2.
Yes, ma'am.
You should go back to your sister.
But Oh, alright. I guess. She'll be pretty mad at me. But I'll go.
Okay. Quest updated. I'm gonna go back and make sure he actually did return to the Chantry. I don't know what else I could really do if he didn't, but... you know, it'll just be one less thing for me to think about. Make sure that Caitlin's alright. And if there's anything else I can say to them to try to improve the situation, you know, all the better.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
That rat was more problem than he was worth. Just stay safe, both of you. Yeah.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
How are you doing?
Hello again. I found my sister.
Good. Good work.
As you say.
Okay. So, onward. This time, hopefully to find the blacksmiths. I guess I wouldn't mind stopping by the general store either. Oh, that's the smithy. Alright, we'll check out the smithy since it's right here.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. They've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
This is Owen the blacksmith. I need to speak with you. Who are you? Open the store. I break it down. I haven't taken anything at all. You're mistaken. Yeah.
Hey? You're not Murdoch. Who are you and what are you doing at my door?
Why does that make you more angry? Never mind who I am. Open the door. I break it down. I need to talk about repairs for the militia.
That's so. Well, if Murdoch wants more weapons, you can give him the same answer I did. He can make them himself.
I mean, I hate to be a bully, but in this case, I kind of feel like he's being too stubborn, and I just need to get my foot in the door, so I'm gonna intimidate. Either open the door or I break it down.
Alright, just don't destroy anything, damn you.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So, I open the door. I've got nothing of value for you. The militia's taken whatever I had. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
I'm not here to rob you, I just want to talk. There's no need for a beating, provided you do what I say. Not much to live for, why is that?
Can't say that's much of your business. I'll probably be dead when the monsters come here tonight regardless. If you think you can intimidate me more than them, then you're free to try.
This is drunk already. Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Wow. So you intend to drink yourself to death, or rescue your daughter. He can't send anyone, that's insane. Or you could work to help save her. Yeah, number 4.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. provided any of us live through the night.
You know what would help you guys live through the night? What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Valena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia.
That's right.
I can do that much.
That's what we're talking about. I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
That's what I meant when I said I'll do my best. You know, the whole if I can thing. Yeah. But I'm looking at this castle right now, I'm not promising anything. I mean, I'll either find her or her corpse, how about that?
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Hey,
all right, then.
Kittens deserve to be helped from trees, for the record.
To do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
So do I have to go get you stuff from the mill and all that? Man, I am losing points hardcore with Morgan. I mean, like, look at that. We are now at negative 16. I'm gonna have to find, like, a new ranged party member at this rate. That sucks. I liked her. Alright, well, quests. And I want Radcliffe. Wait, did I already finish the other one? Okay, find Valena. You told Owen that you would try to find his daughter Valena. She served the Arlessa... I don't remember how to pronounce that. And Owen has not heard from her since the trouble in Redcliffe started. Owen believes that she is still in the castle. The other one, village under siege. Prepare Redcliffe for the attack. Ban Tegan has directed you to Sir Perth, who leads the Knights of Redcliffe, and Murdoch the Mayor, who is in charge of the militia. Perth and Murdoch will know what Redcliffe needs to be prepared for nightfall. Talk to Sir Perth, still need to do that. Sir Perth and his knights are stationed near the windmill. And then Murdoch. Owen has come around. He relit his forge and is starting to repair the malicious equipment. Murdoch will be glad to hear of this. If you can see a kitten stuck in a tree and just walk away, I'll never respect you. I mean, what if it's happy to be up there, though? What if it's just having a good old time? Okay, I guess I'll talk to Murdoch real quick and update him. I guess I'm supposed to, actually.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Ban Tegan the militia is ready for battle.
Or will be ready, at least. We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're going to win. I still need to speak to Sir Perth. How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened.
Don't blame them.
Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you.
Yeah, I believe it.
We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really, but were we ever? Is there anything else?
I still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
If you can see, clearly upset kitten stuck in a tree. Yeah. That's fair. Okay, the mill... Is it down there, then? Well, it has to be somewhere. Alright, what direction am I looking in now? I haven't been in the tavern yet. I don't think. Does that appear? Okay. So we'll stop in here before I actually go to the mill. Is it this way? I've gone too far. Oh, is this actually the path I'm supposed to take to get up to it? Okay, yeah, it is. Interesting.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Okay. Good on you. What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
Huh. How's business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend.
Good,
A
great.
few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
Why don't you leave?
And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse.
You don't know that. You could leave if you had some help.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
Nothing at all. I'd be glad to help. Yeah!
That's very kind of you. I don't know what to say.
Shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Oh, how could you tell? Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
I should go.
Keep safe.
I told you too much. Alright. You.
Not looking for company.
Not offering it. Shouldn't you be with the militia?
Why? I don't live here.
What are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again.
Oh, I hear you're a Bear-Vic wig.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
You seem a jumpy fellow. Yeah, you seem awfully nervous. Why is that?
No reason. I just didn't know how you knew my name. That's all.
You said you're waiting for your brother?
My what? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
And you just can't leave town for some reason. Is that it? That seems a little bit odd. You didn't try to leave? I'm supposed to believe that? Then why aren't you helping to fight?
I was told I didn't have to. I stay in the chantry at night, and I come here to be alone, that's all. Look, you're very pretty and all, but I was told to...
Told?
Just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
So he knows I'm a Grey Warden? And how do you know I'm a Grey Warden?
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the chantry before the sun goes down.
Answer my questions, yeah.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand.
Uh-oh.
So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
Yeah, I really don't like this Logain fella. So you know how this happened?
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
That was voiced by Tim Curry? Oh, that is a fun fact. How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight. Fine, go. I don't want to see you again. Start running. I want you out of the village now. Yeah, like he's... I don't want to make him fight. And I don't want him reporting. But yeah, it's fine, go.
Make her bless you. Bless you.
Okay, well, that's... doesn't seem like a great sign. Can I go up? To an extent. Not really to a reasonable one. Hello.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Not at all.
Brave words, brave words. Well, we'll see when night falls, won't we? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope?
Who are you?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're a runaway from the city.
Something like that. What if I am? Are you going to do something about it, Grey Warden? Our own way, I couldn't just be a traveler.
No, I suppose you could. Never thought about it, really. Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Why? There's no one else here. Shouldn't you be helping defend the village? Why are you still open? What do you know about what's going on here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Alright. Be a coward if that's what you want.
Well, yes. I suppose that is what I want.
Cool. I'm gonna go.
Right then.
Nothing in the back. Guess I'm not looting from this dude. Oh, there are some people here, I guess.
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an ante from the hall.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
Better you should be drunk for the coming battle. It's his ale, he can charge what he wants for it. Maybe she'll defend the village instead. He's charging you. That's outrageous. I'm not entirely sure the meaning of number 1 here.
I was drunk for the last 2 fights, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If you fought those things, you'd know.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
Ah, what difference does it make? He won't care.
He won't, yeah. Let's shoot. Did I just get a quest update for that? Convince the barkeep to give the militia free drinks. You've learned that the Redcliffe militia is unhappy because they have to pay for drinks. The men do not have much coin, and they face the prospect of a gory death. Ale is their only comfort. Perhaps you could arrange for the militia to get their drinks for free. Maybe.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
I hear you're charging the militia for ale.
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
Their money won't help you if you're dead. Would 100 silver cover their drinks?
Aye, it would indeed. And much obliged for the business. Right then, militia drinks are paid for thanks to this lass. Sure, a bit of thanks, I'd say.
You're a saint, darling. I hope you didn't pay more than a few coppers for this swill.
Hope you all drown in it.
I paid a lot for the swill, so enjoy it.
Right then.
And away I go. The only thing I've wanted to buy so far is a backpack. Which, now that I think about it, there was a general store here, so maybe this would have been the perfect time to have had money. Okay, so that's at the bottom. Which I think is this direction, yeah? Yeah, okay. Then we'll run in that direction until hopefully we find the general store. Now, is it this way or more to the right? More to the right. Still going there? Oh, around here? Okay, cool. We found it in the end. Supposedly. Okay, yeah. Took us a little longer to walk around to it, but got it. Hello? I'm just gonna steal in the meantime.
I'll do it.
Insufficient skill? No! I have nothing more. Well, that sucks. There's not even a person here. Okay. Cool. And I guess the next thing is just to try to find the windmill? And I'm just intending to use this as a faster way to get back out. I thought that there were 2 doors and they connected through. I guess I just didn't really realize where I was at this point in time. But yeah, walk straight down here. Okay. So, the windmill now. Maybe it's down in this direction.
There are many great tales of lost kings who...
It's not. A landmark tree. Cool. I don't know how that helps. Okay, I guess I probably need to go up near the tavern. And then go that way, maybe?
Return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king.
Don't know.
There's nothing glorious about
Do still kind of wish the world map were a little bit easier to follow, but that's on me.
I am the son of a starstruck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king.
It's not the way I'd intended to go, but directly behind me should be.
King. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Complete fools are made leaders of... I'm wondering, Morgan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not.
It's weird how often they have
I've
conversations
no
behind me.
Fear of the moon.
I feel like I can't
that
take
must
part in
place
them.
my
I'm
faith
just
in
kind of like an
chaos so that I may
outsider.
Sleep at night.
But this...
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Well, please don't address any elf as though they were beneath you. Call me Elandrea. Yeah.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Perhaps. Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Guess I'll see what I can do then.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
In the meantime, questions.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Tell me more about what's happened here.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop. And I don't believe we will be enough.
Tell me more about the quest.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, Arlessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
Right.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
That is a shame. Just what was he all sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Alessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Interesting. Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So knights of the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things.
No idea.
The thought chills my blood.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
I told you to call me Elandrea, but, you know, you don't have voice acting for that, so I get it. Well, I guess that's that. There's a box we can check. I'll do that first. But then I guess I'm going down to the Chantry, you know, to try to get them blessed.
Why would Mother Hannah deny us the Maker's protection?
Help us.
We do not understand.
Oh, great. So she denied them the protection. I missed that part. This might be a little bit more tricky. But I'll talk to her and see what her reasoning is, at least. I wouldn't, like, force her to do it, but I don't see why she wouldn't. It's not like a... Don't fire! I'm running past you! Oh, jeez. That was dangerous. Those guys had no regard for my life. Alright, where is this Hannah? There you are, hello.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Be grateful when we win the battle. I have my own reasons to be here. I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless. Yeah.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a woman of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
How about the blessings? Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Indeed. I know Sir Perth means well, but I will not lie to him about something so important.
Just how safe is the Chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the Chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
I should go.
May the Maker watch over you, child.
Quest updated. Okay. Explain Mother Hannah's reasoning to Sir Perth. Mother Hannah says the Maker doesn't give people protection just because they want it. The Maker's forgiveness must be earned, not demanded. She also says that Sir Perth doesn't seem to be able to grasp this concept, and is convinced she is withholding protection from the knights. Perhaps you can try to explain this to Perth. I will certainly try. And then at that point, I'm tempted to go back into the wilds to do whatever that quest with Jeddah is. Would that be a possibility for me, Morgan? Or is that, like, is that gone now? Then I'll go up and talk to Perth again and hope that works out. I'm gonna quick save in the meantime because it's been a little while. Can't return to the wilds because of the Darkspawn. Okay. So that quest is gone for now. Cool.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah does not believe she can help you.
I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts.
Wouldn't say that.
We shall fight on, nevertheless.
What is your status?
Although we are far better equipped than Murdoch and his villagers, we knights are too few. Things will be grim after sundown. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Fair enough. Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over
Then I
you.
guess I'll, can't return to Lothering now either?
Knights of Redcliffe
Why not?
are ready to
Also
fight
didn't
at
mean
your
to talk to you
disposal.
again.
As you wish, Grey Warden.
I didn't know that.
Make a watch over
That's
you.
dumb. No, well, Jolteon, help three-legged doggo onto your lap and give cuddles. It's the best thing in that case, isn't it? Okay, so Morgan, is that going to be a thing? Just every time I'm in a village, that's the only time I'm allowed to be there? Because that's the impression the game's giving me right now, if I'm not allowed to go back to the wilds or to Lothering.
I hear you got the tavern serving the militia free ale now. While I don't favor my men being drunk come sundown, I suppose it helps morale to have their minds taken off what's to come. You have my thanks.
Just the wilds and Lothering, okay.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
How's morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest.
That's good.
My men are getting free drinks at the tavern. I suppose it's better to drown your fears rather than go mad waiting for certain death. I'm tempted to have a few ales myself. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you.
I believe it.
Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go.
Glad I was able to help.
Anything else?
Well, I'm ready to make my stand.
Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
I don't think there was anything else. I'll go back into the Chantry and
I have a good feeling about
ask
tonight.
Who was it again? Ben Tegan? I'll go in and ask him if he has anything else, but I don't think I can do anything for Sir Perth because Hannah just like, yeah, she makes sense. And if she doesn't want to lie to him, then who am I to make her? Because too, yeah, I can see that lie making people sloppy if they think that they just have protection.
I hear both Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news. This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
Well, I thought that we were done. Persuade?
I beg your pardon, my lady. Where are my manners? What would you like to know?
What will you do if he's dead?
I don't know. If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl, and I'll need to help him with it. If he's... well, I don't want to think about that.
Fair enough. Are you a skilled warrior?
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
Good answer. Do you have any family yourself?
Oh, you mean, am I married? No, I've never had the pleasure. If I did, I'd be lucky to find a woman as lovely as yourself.
You flatter me. Flatter. Perhaps you should stick to humans instead. You don't know a thing about me. Very lucky. Is flatterer teasing? Either way, it matched what I said, kind of, so I'll go with it.
If I may be so bold, what of you, my lady? Are you married?
No, I'm not.
I find that hard to believe. Surely that is a crime somewhere.
Oh.
But I am too bold,
Oh,
my
Tegan.
lady. This is hardly the time for such banter. Please accept my apology.
Apology accepted. Oh, and that's one of the options. I feel like I have to say that now. Yeah.
I'm glad. What else would you like to know?
Why have you stayed?
After the first attack, I wanted to go for help, but I couldn't just leave these people. The Bannon gear up to battle Loghain, while Darkspawn loom to the south. Loghain won't send anyone, so Redcliffe is on its own.
Perhaps we should get back to the matter at hand.
Good, then my secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
Oh, you. Do you know this? Haven't I asked this already?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead.
You don't need to get up,
spirits
Jolteon.
Possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
And you as well, Tegan. Achievement unlocked persuasive? Hardly. My cunning sucks. Alright, sorry, Jedi. I don't have your thing.
Good day. Good
Can't
day.
talk to you, apparently. You guys good?
I'm too old.
I don't think she had anything, but just in case.
What is it you need, child?
No, okay.
May the Maker
Nothing I could
watch
do for
over
her,
you,
and I don't
child.
want a blessing. Okay, I guess at this point then, yeah, we're gonna go back out, quick save in front of Murdoch, and tell him we're ready. You know, wait for sundown.
Cue outro, go!